Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Fish Tank. This is 13, and I'm bringing you some more Evolved. This time I'm playing as the Goliath with the Savage Goliath skin, and I am loving the hell out of this game. You can see here I've got the Goliath monster. I'm going in. I'm gonna have some fun. And the reason I decided to upload this match is it was a pretty close one. This was the same group of hunters that was in the level 1 Kraken win. So, you know, they looked not so great in that match. They actually were pretty good. I struggled hard to be competitive in this match. I don't want to spoil who wins, but I will say it comes down to the wire. So, anyway, I've just been really loving this game. And one of the concerns at launch was, is there going to be enough content? There's only 3 monsters, only 12 hunters. It's multiplayer only. There's not a whole lot of stuff to do in the game. And I played the alpha, and I thought, there's no way there's $60 worth of game here. And I watched some of the beta footage, and I thought, I don't think I'm going to buy that. But I had a little cash, available, and I said, why not? I'll stick in the pre-order, get that 4th monster. At least then I'm getting most of the value worth out of it. And I've really enjoyed it. I'm surprised at just how well the game plays. It's very fluid. And one of the things I didn't like before was I didn't really know how to play. There's a pretty steep learning curve for being the monster that I was not ready for when I played it in the alpha. And I've kind of gotten better. I wouldn't say I'm a great monster. You can kind of decide that for yourself here from watching me. But I got better at the game. I learned actually how to play the monster. In the alpha, I used almost exclusively Fire Breath. And that is not Goliath's best move. But, I was so convinced, oh, he's got flames come out of his mouth. He's like Godzilla. This is so cool, And I still think it's really cool, but I'm not as head over heels for that one ability of Goliath anymore. But you can see here they trapped me pretty quick off the start. I didn't do a very good job of sneaking or throwing them off my trail at all. So they tracked me pretty well here off the start. And the dome is down, but I want to chase this medic, see if I can get her down. And as I'm chasing her, I'm realizing, crap, my health is going. I need to either commit or bail here, and level 1 is usually not your best time to engage. So even though I got her within a sliver of health, I didn't really want to lose any of my health. So I bail out here, which I think probably was a better decision than sticking in and trying to fight as a level 1 monster with no armor. You can take that medic out, but it doesn't do you much good if you can't last a fight with the rest of them. So I bail out here, I go look for more armor, and that's probably the number 1 skill that I had to develop as the monster, was learning when to bail. And I still overcommit sometimes, but that's the number 1 way I see monsters lose, is they think they can finish the fight at stage 1, they stick in, and they just get absolutely smashed. I took the game to a friend's house today and let them install it on their Xbox and play it fresh. And it was really interesting watching over the course of maybe the 10 matches they played as the monster, watching just how hard it was to master the monster. You progress and you think, oh, this is going to be fun, I'm super powerful, I'm way stronger than these guys, and you're really not stronger than a full hunter team. You think you're invincible as the monster. You get that feeling, oh, I've got all these abilities, I'm much bigger, I'm much stronger, surely I will just smash them. And I've kind of found that's not the case, as much as I'd like it to be. I think, oh, I'm like the monster in the movies, I'm like Godzilla, I'm like King Kong, I'm going to go in and I'm going to destroy him. And let's be honest, it's fun to go in and beat people up as the Goliath or the Kraken or the Wraith. But I wasn't expecting just how hard it would be to learn when to fight and when to run. And probably the biggest thing that helped me in this game was when I was successful in this round, it was because I managed to get full armor in between engagements. You saw that first engagement, I managed to pull out with full health, and now I'm back to full armor. So even if they catch me here, even if I have to get domed and run, I've got full armor. which is huge. And if I need to evolve, then I can evolve. But I run away here. I managed to kind of sneak out from under their noses, and I'm pretty sure I'm safe. I'm going the opposite direction of where my tracks are, and I'm in good shape. So I get down here. I run back over here. I'm pulsing the whole time. Not any food. So I'm going to run back this way. And I see there's some kind of free meal right there. And I only need 1 or 2 more bars to evolve. So that's ideal. So I'm going to go ahead and eat that. And I get domed. So I'm like, crap. But I've got full armor. I'm a pretty mobile monster. I tend not to sit in one spot. And I do a pretty good job of isolating the characters that I want to hurt. Usually I go after the medic first. And then the support or the trapper, depending on what the hunter grouping is. But I usually do a pretty good job of isolating the hunters that I want to hurt. And you can see there, I actually get the trapper down. I think I'm actually hitting the medic, so unfortunately, I stay and pound on the body, and then I realize that that green heal beam is going in. And I'm like, oh crap, I need to either kill the hunters here or bail out. I see the Mega Mouth gets a hold of one, so I actually commit to one more leap smash than I probably should have. But I go in here, I throw the rock at the hunter, and I kind of overcommit to chasing. And this was my first big mistake in this match. I was like, oh, I can get this medic down. I've already got the trapper down, and it just didn't work out. So I try and bail out, and this harpoon gets me, and I'm like, oh crap. I still have a little bit of armor, a little sliver, so I managed to get out of the engagement, but I'm still level 1. My evolve meter is either full or really close to full, so I know it's going to be huge if I can get a food or 2 real quick. But I know they're right on my tail, so I leap out of there, and I run away. And again, that's probably the biggest skill you can develop as a monster. You know, I run away, I want to evolve, and I'm like, oh, come on. This little thing decides to go in there, so I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll take the free armor bar, but I'm pulsing with my smell, and I see they're still hot on my tail, so I can't evolve right there, and a whole pack of the trap jaws come after me, so that really was not a good little bush for me. But I try and sneak out and around. I do a pretty good job of creating distance here. The medic in this match was pretty spot on with her tranquilizer. I don't know who it was, but they did pretty well. And I was going to evolve there, and I see that giant crowbill sloth come after me, and I'm like, crap, he might come after me. And by the time I realize that he's not, the hunters are right behind me. So he's got a perk, but I need to avoid him. I can't take on the sloth with only one little sliver of armor and at level 1. So instead I put him between me and the hunters, because even if they know I'm behind here, they're probably going to shoot him in the crossfire and end up in a fight with something other than me. So that's my goal. And you can see there's kind of bullets going around the screen, and I think they do end up angering him. And I'm like, yes, this is my chance to get out. So as soon as he runs back this direction, I take advantage of it, leap past. If they see me, they see me. If they don't, they don't. But either way, they're kind of in a fight with that thing now and have to deal with it before they can chase me. So I think I'm home free. I'm trying to sneak away here. And I've got that full evolve meter, so I know I'm in good shape if I can find a way out where the hunters can't track me and can't follow me. So I think, yeah, this is a pretty good spot. Let's go ahead and pop that evolve. And this was my next big mistake, is I evolved when the hunters were still right on my tail. I didn't have them engaged with that crowbill sloth long enough. So I'm stuck here for the full 10 seconds it takes to evolve. And they're right behind me. And I know I need to get out of there, and I just don't do it fast enough. So every bit of damage I take in this fight is going to be straight to my health. I leap in. I try and stay moving as the monster. I don't want to take that orbital barrage. And I now have all 4 skills, but I know things are going to be rough if I try and stay and fight for very long. So I get this guy trapped in a corner. I figure, why not? Let's down him. And he gets a DNR, which is kind of nice, but I overcommit to this fight. I'm like, okay, I've got the medic right here. If I can get the medic down, I can probably finish him as a stage 2 monster. And I'm sitting there pounding on her, and she manages to heal burst and jump up that that little cliff. I don't know how, but I spent way too much effort in there trying to deal damage to the medic. And as you can see, my health bar is just constantly being eaten away. And I get her down, and I'm sitting there beating on the body, but I don't manage to protect it well enough. And they get her up just in time. And that's when I think, oh crap, I've lost the game. I'm committed to this fight now. So I send one more good leap smash at the medic, and then realize I probably have a chance to bail. My health is not good, but if I can make it to stage 3 and if I can get armor, I have a chance at a comeback. Although with the way they've been tracking me this match, it's not good. And then insult gets added to injury, and there's the harpoon cable. And then another one. The trapper, I don't know if they're lucky or smart or whatever, but they managed to lay the perfect set of harpoon cables, and then I'm tranquilized. So I'm pretty much screwed at this point. I'm slow, my leap won't recharge, there it finally does, and I put some distance, and as I think I'm going to get out of there, I climb this, and I'm like, thank goodness, I made it out of the fight, and right as I get ready to go, I get one more trank dart, and at this point I'm ready to give up, because the match is pretty much over. I have no health, I have no armor, unless I can give the hunters the slip, things are going to get real ugly. So I just keep running here, I keep moving, finally I'm untranquilized, I need to get some armor, so I do that quick kill and run. I'm going to try and do another one on this guy on my way past, and I managed to, so I get another little sliver of armor there, and I'm going to keep running away, but I know they're still right behind me, so I need to get as much health as possible. So I run in, I charge, I smash these two guys. That's going to be 4 food for me, 4 little food points. So I'm going to try and eat, and I actually struggle to hit the eat button because I'm in a panic. So I eat it up real quick. I'm like, oh no, they're coming after me, they're coming after me. And I do my sense, I'm like, hey, there's a little cave here, cool. I might be able to sneak out the back side. And then I see Daisy on the other end. And I'm like, no, crap. Daisy's right there. And thankfully, Daisy decides to follow my tracks instead of me. So, leads them up that way, and they end up fighting that sloth. And I'm like, cool, I've got them busy. They decided to go the other way, and as much as I'd like to steal that free food they just left me, I know I can't risk it. So I leap out of there, and I'm like, crap, they might have heard or seen that leap. So I turn around, and thank goodness nobody noticed me do that. So at this point, I know I'm pretty much home free. I sneak the rest of the way out of this tunnel, just to try not to leave any tracks, make myself a little harder to find. And once I get out of there, I start sprinting and putting distance, because at this point, my best chance is to evolve to stage 3. I know time is probably running low on the match, because this is a pretty long match so far. And I need as much food and as much health as possible. Throw a little sneak down, just so they can't follow me, because they have really been tracking me well this match. And at least I now have full armor and stage 2 abilities, so I have a chance in a fight if I get in it, although I know I'm pretty much in trouble if they get into that health bar at all at this point. Find some more food, manage to grab it, I eat up, and at this point I'm reaching pretty close to the end of my evolve meter. I know I've got a chance, I've got lots of food in this area, and I don't see any hunters anywhere in sight. I'm trying to get my fire breath to do some work for me on the food. I managed to take out one of that marsh strider's legs, so I'm going to eat him, and the carrion birds come. And I forget to melee them, I forget to get rid of them so the hunters can't tell I've been there. So I actually leave the perfect alert to my position for the hunters and sneak away. But they know the general area I'm in, they don't know where I actually am. So I figure if I can drop down and sneak away from there a little bit, hopefully that might actually work in my favor as some misdirection. So I get out of there, I get down here, I pulse, and I see there's a couple more foods off there in the distance. So I turn the corner, and I think I can get my full evolve meter here. So I pounce that guy, I fill up, I decide, alright, it's time to evolve, throw on my evolve, and at this point, I had 2 options. I could either evolve and get the a little bit more health and throw the skill points and things, or I could have stayed stage 2 and kept that full armor, and I decided to evolve. And you can see here that that decision wasn't my best because they end up doming me, but at least now I have full up on every skill, and I decide, hey, if you're going to attack me, I'm going to at least fight you till the end. So I get that, and these harpoon cables are about the most annoying thing in the world. I see the medic there has 1 strike. Thankfully, I did get a strike on the medic earlier, and I managed to kind of isolate and pound the medic. And once I do, you see I've got about a half a health meter. I'm going to go ahead and stick it out and pound that body, because if I can keep the medic down, then I can keep the rest of the team from doing too much to me. They have to worry about their health after I kill the medic. So I kill the medic, and then I start to pound away on the rest of the players. And those harpoon cables keep coming in, but I don't care. At this point, I'm committed to this fight. This is my my final go at it. I have to kill everybody, or I'm in deep, deep trouble. So I get that assault down, and then I come over for the trapper and the support. And at least the trapper has a ding on her. I think the support does as well. So I managed to get the trapper down, and the support calls in his orbital barrage. Oh no, he doesn't. I'm sorry. The assault gets picked back up by Daisy, so I'm like, crap, I have almost no health. I missed that rock throw, and there's the orbital barrage. I knew the support threw it in at some point. So I know I'm in trouble, but I've got this body right here, so I figure, why not? I'll feed up, I'll get 2 little points of armor, and that ends up being huge. And they, for whatever reason, decide to stick in the fight with me. So I leap after him, I smash him, I end up having not too much trouble killing him. And even though he's invisible, he couldn't get away. The melee was too strong. So I end up winning in a super close match. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and check out the video that's on screen next, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching here on TwoFishGaming.